So chances are you've seen some of the videos of a flooded Las Vegas recently, so I felt it'd be a great time to discuss Lake Mead, what's happening now, and the future of water in Las Vegas. So, how's it going? Lake Mead, as of July 28th, was at 1,040 square feet. The mega drought that we are experiencing for the last 20 years has brought Lake Mead down to 27% capacity. The lake has dropped so much that there are sunken boats in Old City, and you've likely heard about the bodies that have been discovered. The first was on May 1st, the second was on May 7th, and the third body was just discovered a few days ago. These are all likely mob hits from when the mob ran Las Vegas, but that's for another video. Okay, so Lake Mead is at 27% capacity. What is Las Vegas doing? One of the main questions we get from our clients is, will Las Vegas ever run out of water? The short answer is no. Las Vegas and the Water Authority got serious about water conservation decades ago, and Lake Mead would likely not be in this position if other states had followed suit. From putting a moratorium on golf courses to paying people, or paying homeowners, I should say, to remove grass, and more recently, putting a complete moratorium on what they refer to as ornamental grass. Las Vegas has done more than its fair share for water conservation. When Lake Mead recently dropped to a level 3 water crisis, more cuts were made to all of the states who are getting water. Las Vegas was cut to 279,000 acre feet of water, but in 2021, we only used 242,000 acre feet of water. So, well, we are well ahead of the game. But more importantly, and why Las Vegas will never run out of water, is because Las Vegas water supply is actually below where the dam pushes water to the other side. Let me explain. If the water level drops below 895 feet, the dam will no longer be able to supply the Colorado River on the other side of the Hoover Dam. This is referred to as Deadpool. The water supply for Las Vegas is taken well below the 895-foot mark, which is why Las Vegas will never go dry. However, if Lake Mead goes to Deadpool, that would be absolutely devastating for the Colorado River, and hopefully this will never even be allowed to happen. Okay, so we talked about how's it going, and we discussed Las Vegas. Why are we in such a dire situation, and what's the future for Lake Mead? How do we solve this crisis? Well, let's first discuss why we are in this current situation. As already discussed, we're in what they referred to as a mega drought, and we've been experiencing this drought since the early 2000s. However, that's not even the biggest issue. Before the dam was built, a water compact was made between several states and Mexico about who would get how much water. That water compact allowed way too much water. The Colorado River, on average, is capable of producing 11 million acre feet of water every year. So, how many acre feet have been allotted to the states in Mexico? 15 million acre feet have been allotted. And since the early 2000s, we've had several years where the river has produced well under 10 million acre feet. Now you can see why the lake is dropping so quickly. So, what does the future for the Lake Mead look like, and how do we solve this crisis? Well, the future for Lake Mead honestly looks bleak unless our politicians start getting serious about what life would look like without Lake Mead. 70% of Lake Mead goes to agriculture, with 60% of the water from Lake Mead going to California agriculture alone. Farms and farmers need to get more serious about water efficiency. This will be a major step in helping the future of Lake Mead, but it's going to take more than that. A recent panel here in Las Vegas stated that we should bring seawater to a large holding pool near Lake Mead and have a desalination plant right here in Las Vegas. We recently sat down with one of the main city planners for Las Vegas, who stated that there are plans being looked at for either putting a desalination plant in Arizona or Mexico and drawing water from the Sea of Cortez. A lot of folks have asked why we don't put a desalination plant in California, but that's almost a joke, as Cali recently denied putting a desalination plant in Huntington Beach for its own residents. With as many regulations that California has, it might be till 2150 until we could even start construction on a plant. So while Las Vegas is safe when it comes to water supply, the issue for Lake Mead remains to be the same, and our politicians and those in charge need to start sprinting towards solutions. So now that we've discussed Lake Mead, let's talk about what we are seeing in the local Las Vegas real estate market. Most people we speak with understand that we are going through a major market change. But I want you to imagine something for me. Imagine you're in a car, and that car is going 350 miles per hour. Crazy, right? Now imagine that car slows down to 90 miles per hour. It's going to feel much slower. You're going to feel like you're almost crawling, but you're still going 90 miles per hour, which is really fast. So while we haven't seen the active listings on the market, while we have seen the active market listings on the market, continue to increase, let's take a look at the overall picture. Currently, there are 8,909 active listings in the Vegas Valley, of which 260 of those are new listings that have hit the market within the last 24 hours. We are seeing 2,756 sales within the last 30 days, which puts us at roughly a 3.2 month supply of homes. Now, keep in mind that a balanced market is 6 months of supply. The median price of homes in Las Vegas remain unchanged at 418,000, and days on market also remains unchanged at 8. Listings are still moving quickly, but pricing right and working with a professional is more important than ever. So if you know anyone looking to buy or sell, we hope you consider us first. Now, there was a ton of information I wasn't able to include in this video, including a bunch of information on Lake Powell. So if you have questions, ask. My name's Barry. I'm with Home Smart Encore in Las Vegas. Know that we are here to help. 702-710-7914.